Hello, Bill. Hello, Bev. This is Jeff, the garage guy. I just completed a plan of your garage. Wanted to show you, get your thoughts on it, and then if you like what I drew up here, I'll price it out for you. I'll just go through and give a quick explanation of each thing in the drawing here. Um, on the floor, I put that raised deck floor. Bill had mentioned that Bev might want to go check out one of these garage floors that have been down for a while. Um, they're kind of a unique product. It's a really nice floor. I'm a very strong believer in it. I've been doing it for a decade. Happy to show off some stuff that's been down about that long. So the neat thing about the floor is that it stays clean. You need to vacuum through it about once a year and mop it. But you really only need to address your floor about once a year as opposed to several times, a couple times a month if you actually want it to look good. It does a great job of maintaining a great look. The other cool thing about this floor is when the dirt falls off of the car and you step out of the car, you do not step in the dirt. The dirt falls under the floor, you step on a clean floor to your house, and you don't track any dirt in. So your house will actually be cleaner for this. So this is one of those products that actually saves, some maintenance in your life. There's not too many of those out, so it's kind of a neat thing there. Now on the cabinets, what I did was I put the full-length extruded handles in the doors. This is super sharp looking. You'll like these handles a lot. They change everything with these cabinets. They make them look like $1,000,000. So with that in mind, let's talk about the cabinet sizes and what their functions are. These two large cabinets on the left, those are 36 inches wide, about 90 inches tall, nearly 8 feet tall by the time we set it on this base, 23 inches deep or 24 inches to the outside dimension. So they are very large cabinets. A couple of adults could stand up comfortably in here and hang out. The cabinet next over to the right, the base cabinet here, this is a 36-inch wide cabinet as well. There's not too much to talk about here. It's a rather large base cabinet as far as base cabinets go. So I just stuck a 36-inch here, and above it I put a 36-inch cabinet as well. To the right of that I have a 24-inch drawer unit. Now when I price this out, I'll be pricing it with the drawers that have the built-in dividers. Probably the nicest feature in the whole cabinet system. You should be able to organize a lot of stuff that way. Every drawer, including the bottom, the deep ones, and the shallow ones, they all come with these really nice removable dividers. The cabinet above that is just a 24-inch wide upper cabinet, 30 inches tall, 12 inches deep. The way I chose to address this bump out in the wall underneath the soffit is simply to really neatly cut the shape out of the cabinets as I install them. I've installed garage cabinets all over, around all kinds of interesting obstacles, whether they're house vac systems, faucets, things like that. I'm pretty darn good at it, and I'll make a real clean look out of it. And what will happen when you open the doors, you'll see the top of this coming into the cabinet a little bit, but you'll still have the storage around it. So I think that's the best way to get a clean look. I didn't want to, this kind of hung down too low to really design around it and keep you functional over here. So that's what I did. While we're talking about the cabinets, I put a filler in on the left side to make it tight up against the wall. And I used the base system that I recommend using if we go with this floor system. So these cabinets will be trimmed down to the floor. And there's some pictures in the paperwork we left with Bill that kind of show the way it works. But essentially, there's no wood touching the floor. It's up on levelers. But yet I'm able to trim it out with PVC, a plastic trim, to keep all the bugs and leaves out of there. So you won't have to try to sweep underneath your cabinets. Now, if you decide to go with a floor coating, I'm going to want to lift these cabinets a couple more inches off the ground and get rid of the base. So you can hose out your floor, because you'll have to do that a little more often with a floor coating. Around the outside of the garage, I did a pinstripe of store wall around the entire perimeter, every wall in the garage. so you can really spread things out. You don't have to crowd everything into one little area. It makes the garage look much neater if you're going to hang 20 items along the wall to spread them out like that. These hooks can hold anything from bikes, lawn chairs, pretty heavy stuff. It's heavy duty PVC plastic, so it should last a lifetime. And lastly, I put in two 4-foot by 4-foot overhead storage units. One on each side of the garage door opener, basically in front of the beam that's kind of going over top of your garage door. And that's what all these weird shadows are. The software just, it's making light go through these, and so you get all these weird lines here. So pay no attention to these funny shadows. They're just coming from the overhead storage units. So let me know what you think of the plan. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. My telephone number is here, 513-374-9344. You can send me an email if you prefer to do that. I've just spent enough time in your virtual garage here that you could probably call me just about any time, and I can answer about any question you have doing with your garage there. So I look forward to your feedback. Thanks. Talk to you soon.